Alright, so I got a few things in the mail for the E36 and I'm going to open it with all of you just to keep everybody updated on the turbo project. Okay, so I'm going to try and keep this video pretty short. I'll just open everything. I just got a couple packages and then I'll talk more about the build later. But I'm going to start off by just opening the first small little package. So this is just a flange adapter. It lets me mount the T4 turbo onto the T3 manifold. It's just different size flanges for those of you who do not know. And it also has the added benefit of raising the turbo quite a bit, and I actually got one that's tilted, so it'll tilt the turbo to the side and hopefully it'll give me enough clearance as far as the valve cover and all that stuff, because it is a pretty large turbo and that's probably going to be the hardest thing, just fitting it into the engine bay. I'm going to go grab the turbo and the manifold and show you exactly how it's going to sit. So here you can see it roughly put together. Now I do have to get new hardware because these wide bolts here just hit the wells just a little bit, so I'm gonna have to get some without these little flanges, and also have to get some hardware for the top part so I can mount the turbo to it. But as you can see, it's just a simple extension adapter thing, and it should put the turbo sitting just over the valve cover. I think the bottom of the turbo will sit just about here, so it should fit. Now I don't really mind it if it sits too high and I have to cut the hood or something, but as long as I can fit the turbo in there, we should be good. Now that's enough about the little flange thing. Let's open the big box. So this is obviously the intercooler and all the piping I need as far as charge pipes and everything. So really this is pretty much all right here is the basis of a turbo build. Other than that, it's just small things like blow off valve, wastegate, and just tune. I mean, that's really just about it, and I pretty much have everything I need. Now this is just a universal kit, so I have to do some cutting and everything, but this is plenty of aluminum piping. It's more than enough what I need, and whatever left over I'll probably use to make an intake for the Miata or something. Now the intercooler and everything was sent to me by one of you out there. Sean, you know who you are. Big thanks, I really appreciate it. And really all of you are coming together to help me to make this possible. I wasn't planning to do any of this till summer, but now everybody's helping out, so now it's gonna go down. I'm trying my absolute hardest and I'm putting all the money that I have into it. And as you all know, I did make a GoFundMe. I hate it. You do not have to donate. You do not have to do anything. I hate asking, but if you want to, you can. Every bit helps, even if it's $1. But seriously, most of the time I see GoFundMes and I'm like, fuck that guy. You earn your own money. So if you feel that way, it's fine. It's cool. But I'm trying my hardest, and I'm just gonna go over some new plans that I have as far as the turbo goes.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be sick.
Alright, so as far as the turbo build goes and everything, I now have almost everything I need. I just need a wastegate, which I have coming in the mail, a blow-off valve, which I'll probably order tonight, and then oil feed, oil drain lines, all of that. And then everything will be good to go and I can put it on the car. Now I said before that I was going to run an FMU, and then I was planning to retard the timing down a bit and run like 3 psi, 5 psi, something really low, which would have been fine. but I figured I would save a bit more and go with a tune, because really I saw how cheap they were for these OBD1 cars. It's just stupid cheap. I talked with one company who has a setup that's really affordable and they're really nice. They said they would help me out with tuning and everything. It would have been great. So I'm probably gonna go with that, or I might even go with a war chip. I'm not sure yet, but for $300, $400, $500 you can get a tune that you can adjust and everything and make proper horsepower, which I'm looking forward to. I'd rather do that than make very little horsepower and hope it doesn't blow up when I could just spend a little bit of money and then have a proper build. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm sure all of you are relieved that it's going to be tuned. I'm not just going to throw something on and blow the car up. Now I am going to have to do some modification. I have to drill a hole into the manifold and weld a external wastegate port on it. It's real simple, it won't be too hard. But once I get that all sorted, I get a little more money, I'll buy the tuning stuff and I'll throw it on and the car will be good to go. This is actually coming together a lot quicker than I thought it would. Now, I kept all that short. If you have any questions or suggestions, obviously just post them in the comments below. But I will give you a little update on the Miata. I know a lot of you care about that car for some reason, but I've been doing a lot to it lately. I'm starting to like it more, and I'll just show you a few things I've been working on. So here it is, and you can see where I've started to convert the interior to black. Here is the carpet, which I have all done. I think it looks really good, and I've also been painting the plastics with the enamel. Now for the door panels and dash and everything, I'm going to be using a vinyl dye. I want to do it right. I don't want to just spray paint it or something, and hopefully the car will have the seats out of the E36 once I get new ones. And other than that, I've just been trying to clean up the looks of the car. I have to get rid of all these overspray marks, which I really didn't care about. I'm just going to take paint stripper on a rag and just wipe it off. It comes off super easy. And also fixing the bodywork. I've taken the belt sander. I'm going to get the hood completely smooth, so hopefully I don't have to buy a new hood, save me some money. And also, I have started working on this quarter panel. It's taking a ton of layers of Bondo. It's going to take a while, but I'm going to sand it down, get it all smooth, so hopefully it will not look like bacon anymore. And I'm also going to paint the car a new color. I'm not sure what I want to go with yet, so give me suggestions. Also, I've been doing a bunch of work in the engine bay, just trying to clean it up. Miata engine bays just look really crowded to me, and they kind of look ugly, just to be perfectly honest. So I've been trying to fix that. I deleted the window washer fluid system, all of that, which freed up a bunch of space. I also deleted the charcoal canister that goes here. I'm going to be deleting this coolant reservoir and relocating it to a metal tank that'll go up here in front of the radiator. I also deleted the cruise control, which has a cable and everything that goes way back there. It freed up a bunch of space, and hopefully I will be doing an intake of some sort soon, because this takes up a bunch of space. You can see it goes all the way here. I'm probably just going to have it routed out here and then over to this corner as far as away from the exhaust manifold that I possibly can. And then I'm just going to paint the valve cover. I got plans for it. It should be pretty cool, but really I've just been deleting absolutely everything I can out of this engine bay. But there's a quick little update on both the builds. I tried to keep it short. I didn't really want to talk much. Nobody likes talking, let's be honest. But if you're excited for the build, definitely drop a like, let me see. I know I'm ready to just be throwing parts on the car, get it all done. I can't wait to just be driving sideways everywhere, making turbo noises, and hopefully not blow the car up. But also, if you have comments or questions or anything, obviously just drop them in the comment section. I always try and look at them, keep up to date. But as always, stay tuned, and until then.